Welcome to B.A.P TV. I'm here at the Field of Dreams. My name is Yvana McDonald. I'm here with two amazing young ladies. I'll let them go ahead and introduce themselves.
Hi, my name is Aaliyah Ferguson. I'm one of the founders of B.A.P softball organization.
My name is Deshae Stubbs, and I'm also one of the founders of the B.A.P softball organization.
B.A.P. I've been hearing this name consistently over the entire year. Can somebody go ahead and tell us, what does B.A.P mean?
B.A.P basically means Bahamas Athletic Pride Softball Organization.
Bahamas Athletic Pride. Where did that name come from? What was the idea behind the word B.A.P? Go ahead.
I don't know. Like, one summer we just kept saying bop, 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 bop. And then when we decided to found the softball organization, it was only right to name the softball organization B.A.P after we was playing in tournaments for the national team and stuff like that, and saying it with our teammates. So the name kind of hit home.
B.A.P. That's a really catchy name. The sound of the bat always coming off of the ball. All you hear was B.A.P, B.A.P, B.A.P. So it seems as if you guys have been playing softball for a really long time. This is something that you guys are passionate about. How long have you been playing, Aaliyah?
Well, I've been playing for the past 9 years.
And how has your experience playing for those 9 years been?
Basically, growth throughout the 9 years that I've been playing. I met persons that I've formed relationships with, and they're still in my life now, and they made a great impact on my life. So basically, it's been a great journey.
Deshae, how long have you been playing?
I've been playing softball for about 8 years, and I played baseball for 3, so I've been playing altogether like 11 years.
So with both that softball and baseball experience, how can that tie in together with that passion you had for creating this foundation?
Well, for some reason, as soon as I started playing, because I actually didn't start playing at first. I watched my little brother play in T-ball. As soon as I started to play, I just instantly fell in love with the game. I don't know why. I guess it's something but a big green ball or something but a a white ball. But I just instantly fell in love with the game. So I started playing.
And you both have had your own softball journeys, whether being with national teams, private league teams, travel teams, school teams. Then Aaliyah, what positions have you played, and how has that journey been for you?
Well, I basically played everywhere, excluding pitching. I never had a thing for pitching, but I guess each position means something, because when I catch, I feel like I have control over the infield, or I have control over the field. With playing infield, communication is always key, so that really strengthened my communication when it comes to talking to people. So yeah.
Deshae, what positions have you played? From playing baseball and softball, that two completely different spectrums, but kind of the same. So how has your experience been playing all the positions that you've played?
Well, I've played everywhere in the field. Catch, I pitch, I play outfield. I used to play right field when I used to play baseball. I mean, it was great because you get a different look at the game. You get a different look at the game catching. You get a different look at the game pitching. You get a different look at the game playing third base, even second base. So all of that basically was instrumental in me becoming the great player that I am today. And without me getting those experiences, I probably would never be as good as I am, or even be the player that I am today, or even think about creating this whole organization with Aaliyah. So.
And you've both talked about your experiences. You're currently watching young girls, older girls continue to play this sport, but seems more of a stagnant sport here in the country. So what made you decide that you wanted to make this organization a thing?
Well, we traveled on a national team, 19U national team, and we saw the level of competitiveness with girls throughout the entire world, whether that was from Puerto Rico, whether that was from the Czech Republic, Netherlands. You had people from everywhere in the world, and I felt like we had so much to give. We were so talented, we wanted it so bad, but we didn't have the resources, we didn't have the outlets, we had coaches who took time to mend us, we had coaches who took time to practice. They did all they could, but at the end of the day, it's only so much that they could give. So founding the organization was to give people another outlet, to give us another reason to keep playing, another reason to keep coming out to practice, another reason to keep thinking about softball. Because being black and being from the Caribbean and being international, we are definitely strong, we are definitely fast. So if we could find ways and resources to put into our talent that we have here in the Bahamas, then we'd be great, definitely.
That's good. And Aaliyah, you've also been able to travel on this team, and you can compare it to younger girls in our country that's currently playing this sport. How do you think B.A.P can and will affect them once they're at the level like you guys are at?
Basically development. Everything is about development. And that's one thing we really focus on with the younger girls. They could play with the bigger girls, but at the end of the day, if they don't have that development and if they don't get the real training that they need, they won't be able to play at the level that we're trying to get at.
You guys have mentioned having a B.A.P softball game and then a B.A.P softball weekend. How was that? What was the difference between the first one and the second one? And improvements that you guys could make or things that you've noticed that really showed out?
Well, the first All-Star game was basically was a branding event. We wanted to get the organization out there. We wanted people to know that we are here. This is B.A.P softball organization. We want to make a change. We want to revolutionize the game of softball in the Bahamas. We wanted to do that. So by the time as the second year rolled around, we already had a crowd. We already had people interested. We had girls approaching us. Oh, when is B.A.P having this? When is B.A.P having that? I want to play. I want to do this and that. Obviously, we can't facilitate everyone at the moment, but we try our best. So the second year was just great. It was just a strand off of the first year, and every year we want to grow. We want to make the event bigger. We want to draw a bigger crowd. We want to let the country know that this is what we're doing and this is what we're going to do in the future, and this is what it is. We're about to change the game. Young people with new visions that actually going to be manifested. We're not really into all the talking and stuff like that. So from having a small all-star game the first year to having an all-star weekend this year speaks volumes to that already.
You guys had a softball weekend. Y'all had a softball camp. Y'all had a coach come in from your university. That's a huge thing, especially for the game of softball. So what was some feedback that you guys heard with the camp? You guys had an amazing all-star game. It was tremendous with the under-19, the way that they've showcased their talent. What feedback have you gotten from them, and what do you see from this under-19 team in the years to come?
Well, basically, all of the feedbacks were great, actually. We had persons saying, well, we know y'all are young, and I'm glad y'all started this, and all of those great stuff. But we don't want persons to look at us as, okay, these are two young ladies. We can't do it. That's really the purpose why we started this. But we look forward to many more events, many great, bigger events, and we look forward to getting the name of softball back out there.
And in the branch up from what she said, being 19, because both of us are 19. You 19, right?
20s.
Oh, you're 20 now. But being 19 at the time and putting on the caliber of events that we put on speaks volumes to what young people can do in this country. I feel like if we're giving the opportunity, if we have older folks pass the baton, because passing the baton is definitely a problem everywhere in the world. But if we had a lot more older folks passing on the baton, giving us some leeway, giving us some more guidance, I feel like with their help and with our young minds and our vision and our ability to manifest what we want to do, softball, the game of softball, it would make not 360, a 365 turn in the Bahamas.